Visit TCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit LudkinsCollectables.com for more.
How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, we'll be looking at Luxray item lock deck that I just recently updated from my previously version of this deck that I built like a couple days ago. It was actually not based on the item lock, it was more based on the Luxray break deck. But yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna play again against two different decks with this Luxray deck. So Intimidating Fang ability, as long as you have Luxray in the active position, damage is reduced by 30. You can Volt Bolt for 150 one of your opponent benched Pokemon. In order to do that, you need to discard all Lighting Energy cards. But we're going to focus on this card. It's a Shining Celebi with a Time Recall ability. Each of your evolved Pokemon can still use attacks from its previously evolved Pokemon. And of course, with that card on the bench, we can simply disconnect and strike our opponent for 60 technically with the choice band for only one Lighting Energy, which is just insane. So yeah, overall 19 Pokemon, 32 trainer cards and 8 energies, 4-4-3 line of the Luxray, 2 Tapu Koko GX, 2 Shining Celebis, 2 Tapu GX for the setup, of course, and one of each well-known auxiliary. I'm right for that extra draw support with the Abyssal Hand. Speaking about item cards, I'm running Evo Sodas and 4 copies of Ultra Ball because I kind of like that idea. Simply with the Bridge turn 1, we can Evo Soda, for example, or maybe not, I'm not sure. I think we can technically Evo Soda. I still didn't try it, but Evo Soda is better than Timer Ball because with the Timer Ball, we need to flip a coin, and if we get 2 heads, it's definitely better, but if you get 2 tails, it's definitely worse than Evo Soda. So somehow Evo Soda is 100% positive evolution. On the other side, we can also grab with Evo Soda any kind of evolved Pokemon and just evolve it. I'm also running Field Blowers, and the reason why I'm running 2 Max Potions is just because I'm running also 2 Tapu Koko GXs. So with the Tapu Thunder and Sky High Close and Iron Trail, we can sometimes also surprise our opponent with that attack and also heal damage counters with the Max Potion. I also previously ran 2 Rescue Stretchers in the videos, but right now I just decided to play 1 Rescue Stretcher and 1 Super just because I realized that running 1 Super is much better because you can simply recycle your energies. Also 4 copies of Ultra Balls are on this deck list. About tool cards, I'm running 3 Choice Bands and 3 Float Stones for much easier retreat and of course extra 30 damage against EX or GX Pokemons, which means that with the Volt Ball we can one-hit knockout for 180 or an active Pokemon as long as their GX or EX Pokemons are under 180 or exactly 180 HP. But you can also disconnect for 60, which is just insane. Supporter line, of course, 1 copy of Bridget, 3 Guzmas, 4 N for the drop support, and 4 Professor Signors. I just decided not to run a single Cynthia. Don't ask me why. There's also Pokemon Club, just because with the Fan Club we can also easier much grab those Tapu Kokos GXs. I'm also running 2 copies of Volkner. I kind of like it. It's pretty good for this deck. I mean, you can search a deck for Lighting Energy, and you can also search a deck for a item card and put it into your hand, so you can grab any sort of item card you need at a specific moment. Counter Catcher could also be potentially good in this deck, so maybe running 2 Counter Catchers with 2 Guzmas and 2 Volkners would be even better. So you can also think to consider something like that running in this deck. And yeah, I'm also running 8 energies. That's pretty much it. So this is my deck list that I'm going to use in this video. I hope you guys enjoy watching this deck list. So make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you're looking to buy any of these cards, make sure to check ccgcastle.com. If you're looking to maybe send your cards to the PSA submission, if you're not sure what the PSA submission is, you can check my video link below. And yeah, you can just visit LudkinsCollectables.com because those guys providing great service when we speak about grading cards. So that's it for now for the video introduction. Stay tuned for the battles. So see you in the game. Alright, so let's wait our opponent to load the game. It looks like I'm gonna play against Garchomp deck. So playing against Garchomp Not gonna be easy task just because I have that weakness against my opponent. So that might be a little disadvantage. At my opening hand, I can't be really happy. Really, I can't. But I guess I'm just gonna Ultra Bolt next potion Guzma into the Tapu Koko for Bridget. I think I'm gonna do that. Alright, so Bridget play for my opponent means that he have that Tapu Koko I play for. There is one energy. And my turn, my top deck, another lighting energy. So yeah, I guess I don't have too many options available, I guess. Then just grab myself that Tapu Koko for the Bridget, so I can potentially set up. I'm gonna have one Luxray in play, but I'm not definitely happy just because my opponent have, speaking about weakness, and I actually have disadvantage because I can't even try to item lock my opponent at my turn 1. So there's a few different problems, at least for now. One energy attachment, and I'm going to pass my turn. So something like a weakness policy could be considered, of course. But for now, I'm just managed to set up. And there is one copy of the end on my opponent's side, so I cannot say that I'm not happy to see something like that. Choice band, okay, not bad. I can discard that card definitely from my hand as well as one M. I can attach energy somewhere, I can top deck one more card, but I might even consider playing 2 Ultra Balls at the same time. There's the first Garchomp with a quick dive, of course. Okay, so that was rare candy for Garchomp. My opponent also had Lucario in play, which means he can search himself. Alright, so first I'm going to grab that artillery, so I can roll again for Sycamore and for N. And then I can attach energy and easily hand for 5, so that's something that I'm looking forward to do at this moment. I'm also thinking about so I can attach one energy to my Tapu Koko. Even better than that, I can maybe try to find myself a... I can potentially do that with the Volkner. Alright, one energy and one float stone. That's it. Of course, I'm gonna retreat. And I'm going to item lock my opponent. So that's gonna be 30 with a disconnect. He can't play item cards for 1 turn, so that might be at least some sort of advantage. Speaking about disadvantage, Garchomp is 150 HP Pokemon, which means I can't hit knockout. And I also forget that the new Garchomp is a Dragon type. It's not anymore the fighting. Pretty much fine right there. I remember the first Garchomp when the first Garchomp was printed in Dragons Exalted. It was a fighting type because back then Dragon types, I guess, was not introduced. No, actually, I'm wrong. The Garchomp was printed much earlier. Sorry for that. I guess there was also a Garchomp level X, but then back then I didn't play it. So the result, it was also a Dragon type. So he needed one fighting energy in order to attack. I think it's the same thing right here. Yes, it is. So Royal Blades, you actually need to have one fighting energy, but he is actually a Dragon type. So looks like this is going to be knockout against my artillery. Right? And really it is. So with the Cynthia, my opponent can go for the one-hit knockout. So I guess I'm gonna Luxray in the front. At least to damage him a little bit. Or maybe I can item lock again until I... Nah, I'm gonna play actually M. I'm gonna actually play M. Okay, there is another Luxio, but for now it's just worthless. So that's gonna be one disconnect, and it's gonna be for 30. All right. So the reason why Luxray in front is just because maybe I have that Cynthia play, but yeah, there's Lucario, so it's gonna be for Cynthia. But at least right now I go for the knockout against his Garchomp. So right now he's still under the item lock. And yeah, speaking about Cynthia, there it is. Maybe I made mistake here by not putting on, but that's easy 170. That was easy 170. Opponent. Another float stone. Yeah, really. Those float stones. Can definitely say that. I guess I need to put energy somewhere. I guess I need to grab Ultra Ball. Ooh, that's really risky. I'm going to play Sycamore for 7 rather than a Vulcan for Ultra Ball and energy. Yeah, and that was a pretty bad idea. But anyways, I'm gonna put my Shinx on the bench. I'm gonna first go with that Evo Soda for my Luxray. Right, there we go with the Shinx for the bench. Of course, it's going to be retreat, and of course, it's going to be another disconnect play. So I'm just gonna force my opponent to use another Cynthia until I manage to somehow find myself a knockout play against Lucario, but for now I'm not gonna be able to do that. He already have a couple Garchomps, and there we go with another Lucario. Yeah, for another Cynthia, I guess. And then knockout. I kind of hate that because it's just way too strong. So yeah, another Cynthia. So it's gonna be another knockout, and it's gonna be easy knockout. 70. So another Garchomp is. Yeah, I guess I'm in a really bad position. Really bad position. I'm not even sure what to say about that. Yeah, that's very bad position. Because I somehow need to knock out his... I can't even do that right. I'm not sure if there's even a chance to beat my opponent in this game. So let's go with the M. And there's just another Shinx and a Choice Band. I guess I'm not gonna need Choice Band in this game. Okay. Let's go with a Sky High Claw. At least enough for the knockout. So I'm taking first prize card in the game, which is a little bit too late. I wish I had that time before, so I can maybe just potentially knock out Lucario with my Guzma. Another Cynthia will allow my easy knockout. yeah, there's a pal pad. So I guess I can't expect too much against Guardians. He even have Puzzle of Time in his deck. Just a little bit too much if somebody's gonna ask me, because we are trading price for price, and as long as my opponent have that Lucario, he is just... So I should better try to, yeah, there we go. I should better try to somehow eliminate that Lucario from his bench. So Garchomp is a very interesting deck that can potentially beat the other deck in the current format, as long as you can, just search yourself Cynthia with Lucario. If you have two Lucarios on the bench, I simply don't see how you can lose the game. Another Floatstone play, maybe 230 damage knockout. So I can't do too much. The best thing I can do is I can end my opponent, but even with that end, I simply can't do too much again. Let it be one field blower. Right, and let it be Selby for the bench, and N for 5. I'm ending my opponent 1, but again, it's just like I didn't do nothing. And I didn't even manage to find myself the card I was needed. I'm just gonna pass the turn down to my opponent. And that's gonna be the GG, so I'm just gonna say well played to him. Should be uploaded to my YouTube channel soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. There's a Royal Blade for like 100. So he didn't even need to have that Cynthia in order to knock on my Luxray. Anyways, let's play one more game so you can see more potential for this deck that I'm using in next video. Alright, so let's call the heads and let's see who's gonna start first. Well, it looks like my opponent will start first, just because if I'm starting second, I can potentially have my Luxio at the turn 1. So I kind of like that. It looks like my opponent will not have basic Pokemon available. See some Fire Energies and Cynthia with the Fighting Fury. Also, something tells me that my opponent is running some sort of Canyon EX deck with a Turtonator. I might be wrong, but we shall see pretty soon. Alright, so he is starting with the Remoraid, and there is the Brooklet Hill. So, speaking about Brooklet Hill, it's gonna be for Volcanion EX, and yes, it is Volcanion EX. So, last two tournaments at my local place, I was playing with Volcanion, and last time I was second, and tournament before I finished at the first place with Volcanion EX deck. So I'm running my Volcanion EX deck with 4 copies of... Yeah, somebody's just gonna laugh. I'm running 4 copies of Enhanced Hammer in my EX deck because I just feel it's pretty cool to use it. I'll play for my Shining Celebi. My opponent will retreat down to his Volcanion. And it's pretty good. It works just fine. I'm kind of happy. To be honest. So we can do some, and I don't know. I'm forced to use my Cynthia right there. Oh yeah, but there is no Cynthia, so I can do something like this. I can actually grab. Oh no! If I do that, that's just not gonna be good. I guess I can grab myself Ultra Ball and a Lighting Energy, I guess. I'm still thinking about doing something like this, putting my Tapu Koko in front so he can actually absorb some punishment from my opponent. Volcanion. Yeah, I had something on my mind, but at the end, that didn't end well. But anyways, there is another Volcanion EX for my opponent. I can Ultra Ball for Artillery, and with Ultra Ball for Artillery, I can grab myself a couple extra. Actually find what I need. That was the first Steam Up and Cynthia for my opponent. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Fighting Fury Belt. So far, my opponent. Oh, actually for 60. 90. That's a lot. So I'm gonna need that max potion, that's for sure. It's better to take 90 than just lose one prize card if you can heal your damage counters, in my opinion. I might be wrong, and that's the card I was hoping for. Artillery is ready to be pulled. So I managed to find Lodestone as the top deck, so I ask for better top deck in this case. But the bad thing is that I just discarded two of my energies with the Ultra Ball. Not that we need too many energies. Still, discarding energies are always a bad idea. So let's go with one Abyssal. Abyssal hand for pretty much nothing. At least I have Guzma, so yes, of course I'm gonna play myself Guzma. But before I attempt even to use my Guzma, I'm going to do a retreat, so I can put another Tapu Koko in the front. And then I can heal just, and after that I can play one Fill Blower, so I can have one less card available. So I'm gonna discard a Hill and Fighting Fury Belt, so my opponent cannot set up another Volcanion for him. And I'm gonna pass my turn. Alright, I guess fair enough. I mean, I managed to heal completely first, so in this certain position that's important, and it's my turn, so I managed even to buy some time right there. Speaking about buying some time right there, I definitely need somewhere, and that energy can go down, and then I can Abyssal hand for 4 extra cards, and there we go, finally something that there's a first Luxio. I'm just happy to strike my opponent with my disc, being able to play item cards, actually for 60. So right now, without item cards, he cannot pay retreat cost without, and I'm gonna be fine, just because I'll be able to set up maybe even Luxray to snipe on his Volcanion on the bench. This is something that is very important for me right now, and I'm not scared to see Guzma at least. So even if my opponent can put Guzma in play, I'm not gonna be scared about that play. And there's another Shining Celebi, which I unfortunately don't need. I think I'm going to pull that Abyssal hand. Oh, nice, there is Ultra Ball. Be for something like this, into D something like this. Right, I'm still fine. I still don't need that Luxray, so another 60. Next turn I can knock out my opponent Volcanion, which is very important, and then with even 2 Steam Ups, my opponent will be able to knock me out. Actually, 150. Yeah, he will be able to knock me out with 2 Steam Ups, but again, he will need first to find them. So far I'm in pretty good position. That's just for sure. I'm happy with my current. I'm Luxio in the front. I'm gonna have another one and Sycamore for 7. Important. I only don't like the fact that I have 3 lightning energies in my discard pile, and there's the Guzma play. So looks like my opponent decided to eliminate my Octillery from. For me, losing Octillery is probably the best possible option in this way. Just because I didn't lose my Shining Celebi, I didn't lose my CO, not even Shinx. Good. The good thing is that I have Sycamore for 7. So, ooh, there is Rescue Stretcher. So with the Rescue Stretcher, I can one-hit knockout my opponent Volcanion from play pretty easily with my Tapu Thunder GX attack, which I'm definitely going to do. Alright, so this is definitely going to be a big surprise for my opponent. I guess he didn't expect to see something like that. 250, and he lost 2 prize cards. Good thing about losing 2 prize cards here is the fact that I can Guzma next turn and item lock and strike for 60 his Volcanion EX, which is just a huge deal. So yeah, I'm in a pretty good position right now. I have only 2 energy left, which might be a little bit problem here. And there's another energy, and if I need for his Volcanion, so next elixir as well. Unfortunately, no sign of energy, and there's Professor's Letter for 2 more energies, which means he will once. He already managed. So there's the steamer. Okay. Good thing for me is the fact that I can Sky High Claw for 130. As long as you can 130 Volcanion, that's pretty. I took 50. I took 50. Flowstone top deck. Wow, that's just impressive. Yeah, I'm ready for 1 lightning energy if I have one. Ooh, this is the last energy card available, so I need to be very right there. Ultra Ball for something like this. Okay, so Luxray should be the action, as well as that energy card. I'm gonna play my flow. I can play Evosoda? Really? For what? For nothing? Fail, I guess. I'm gonna retreat. I'm going to disconnect my opponent. Next turn, I'm just gonna strike for 60 with my item lock against his Volcanion. In that case, I might be able to pull energy, which is very important in this case. So again, that's gonna be 1 steam up and power heater for 60. But as long as I have that intimidating Fang, it's gonna be for 30. So I don't need to worry too much. Power heater for 20 actually, because he don't have. Alright, miscalculated. Anyways, top deck is a Field Blower. Ooh, right now with that nice top deck, I can actually 1-hit knock at my opponent Volcanion in the bench. But first gonna go for something like this. First, I'm just gonna knock out his Volcanion EX with my disconnect. My opponent will not be able to play a item card, and next turn then I can put Guzma for the 1-hit knock against his Volcanion with 3 energy cards, but he decided to promote that Volcanion in the front. So my opponent can, in this case, which is not even close, serious. Alright, and my top deck is pretty much nothing. Since I have 13 cards left, what's gonna happen if I play Sycamore? I might lose the game. I might lose the game because I'm down to 6. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Evosoda. Where are my Guzmas? So there's no Guzma left for me. Alright, so I took a huge gamble right there. I'm turns to, 1-hit knock on my opponent Volcanion with my Luxray in the front. Plus I cannot retreat because I already played my Field Blower, and there's another Steam Artillery for the knockout, and right now my opponent can finally use his item cards after this turn. But of course, let me see something. Alright, fine. Sky High Claw for 1/3. Taking 1 card, which is gonna be energy, I hope, or at least Guzma. It's a Guzma, so ooh, alright. Steam up, and this game is lost. Once team of my friends, yeah, there's a Brooklet Hill, so he needs 2 energies, and the game is over. Alright, can my opponent potentially find 2 energy cards to end this game? Who knows, we shall see. I hope that it's not gonna happen, but even if it happens, I'm pretty happy. Switch one of your opponent bench Pokemon, so he just decided to play Switch and a Palpath for 2 Guzmas. Alright, interesting. So that's the GG. That's the GG just because I have Guzma available and I can use my Canyon for the last prize card and for the knockout. So playing this game, I just noticed that Super Rod is the card that needs to be inside of this deck. Just because with the Super Rod, you can just recycle your energies back and also Pokemon. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comments below. Thanks for watching once again. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll see you next time. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.